ain't drunk. I'm just drinking. But you're so high. Oh man, you know I ain't high. But you're so high. Yeah, well I just take a little sip every now and then. But you're so high.
Hey kids, welcome back to JJ's Cheap Ass Hat Cam. Happy Friday. I wanted to share something with you. You guys might remember this bird. This was the Icarus Gallery bird build that I did for my friend Timber John, who's in the Patriot Blades Club. And I built this bird. I can't remember what the frame is, but it's a weird frame and very difficult to build, by the way. It's very cool, but it's very hard. And I built the whole bird here. I pop tested it. And I mean, I really flew it. I flew it around, you know, and beat on it a little bit like I do. And it flew fine. And I sent it back, I sent it to Timber, and he flew it. And I don't know what had happened. He didn't even really fly it. This was not his fault. This was, I guess it was my fault. But it flew fine here, and I don't know if something got knocked in shipping or when I landed, but I had a cold solder joint on the ground lead going into the ESC. And what was weird was this poor guy, he gets his new bird, he's trying to fly it, and as soon as he hits the gas, the thing just freaks the fuck out, does the breakdancing thing. But if you'll remember the breakdancing thing that I showed you on the bird the other day, that was totally different. That was only on landing, the bird flies fine. This one wouldn't even get off the ground, right? So, I could not figure it out. So we ended up fucking up a motor. So I upgraded him to Cobra CPL 2205 2700 kV motors. So this is a very fast bird now. So I tried everything. I went through a bunch of shit, and it was a very, very minute crack in the solder joint on the ground side of the ESC. So basically when it would try to go to take off, it would take off pretty quick, and boom, it would get disconnected and just flip all over the fucking place. But it was so intermittent and such a hairline crack that it came right back. I mean, it was just boom like that. So it was basically the ESC rebooting, but rebooting so fast that the other stuff wasn't. It was really, really funky, and it wasn't like the wire was loose. It was, I'm assuming, a cold solder joint from a crash or whatever the fuck it was, but it was just enough. And I noticed it when I did it out here. When I was troubleshooting it, I just barely touched the ground because it wouldn't connect, and it made this tiny little spark. I was like, oh, okay, tiny little spark, interesting. So if you guys have anything that it does that, it's very, very odd. So I resoldered that joint, and she should be good as gold. So we're going to give it a shot. Again, Cobra CPL 2205s, 2700 kV. We're gonna go into angle mode, do a nice little pop test, and she should fly freaking badass. All right, sorry about that. I just remembered these are 2700 kV motors. I wanted to swap the props. I wanted to put on two-bladed props so we don't do any overcurrent or anything like that. So let's see how she does. All right, angle mode. Oh yeah, she quick. Damn, I like it. That was my fault. I got this camera right in my friggin' face, and it's very difficult to see things sometimes. I'm making him a new antenna, don't worry about that. So, let's try it again. Yeah, we got a funky prop. Anyway, she flies great. Oh yeah, that prop's trashed. Let's do it again. I'm not overly in love with these Azures. I'm really not. The micro, let's see. Yeah, motors are a little warm. Not hot, but yeah, they're all right. Nothing to scream about. They're very lackluster. They don't have a whole lot of pump to them, I don't think. Let's see if I can do this again without trashing the bird. Make sure my booster's on. It is. Nice. All right, let's take it around the block. I'm not doing anything crazy, just line of sight in the subdivision. It's a very light bird. Very fast. Nice. Make sure there's no breakdancing death bounce. Haha, see that? That's how it's supposed to work.
Bam, JJ! Hope you like fishing. Bam, JJ! Hey, JJ! Hope you like fishing.